Welcome to the complete animation of Proxima, the Jaguar from the 2021 Disney film Jungle Cruise. So, I always knew it. From the moment I first saw the first teaser trailer, I knew that this movie was going to be good. Like, I don't know how I knew it. Like, if you looked at that trailer, it didn't look that good, but just something inside me felt, yes, this movie gets it. It's going to be a lighthearted, grand adventure. And that's exactly what it ended up being. This movie is just fun. It knows that it's a silly adventure based on a theme park ride. You know it's a silly adventure based on a theme park ride. And it just wants you to take to take you out on a ride of its own. And it does such a good job. This movie is so much fun. Everything about the movie is just so lighthearted, and even when the movie gets kind of dark, you're like, oh, you're trying to make this a little spicy. It's like the creators of this movie know what they're doing. And as long as you go into it knowing that, they're in on the joke as well, and they just wanted to tell a fun story, we'll all have fun. And this movie is so pretty. It's got such gorgeous landscapes, and it's all CG. Like all the giant panning shots of the river and the boat on it. It just so happens that in this day and age, you don't need to actually have that many shots of a real boat on the real Amazon. You can have this be just like this digital world that they've created is so much fun. Cat vomiting, fun joke. And this character, Proxima, I'm 95% sure that every shot of the character is all CG. Probably the people who worked on The Jungle Book and The Lion King ended up working on this character. And I'm 60% sure that basically every animal in this movie is CG. And that is why I think that this movie could be considered an animated movie. Half the sets are all CG. The animals are all CG. I don't know. In tone, it feels kind of like that. And in that way, it reminds me of last year's Call of the Wild. That Call of the Wild movie had a very similar vibe, where it's like, here's a main character animal that is mostly CG, and we're just going to go and have a fun adventure. I think that Jungle Cruise is the better film, but I do recommend The Call of the Wild. That one was a fun one. And yeah, this movie was just fun. That's all I have to say about it. It was a fun movie, and I am glad I watched it. I hope it doesn't get a sequel. I hope it doesn't get a sequel because I would much rather see a brand new adventure that is unrelated to this one. I think that this one was plenty good on its own, and this Proxima cat is a fun character to have around. She is basically a mix between a dog and a house cat. The way that she moves and things. And I think that that's perfect for what they were trying to do. And yeah, this movie, fun movie, lots of bright, vivid colors, and this end credit sequence, I really like the watercolor vibe they had going on. Thanks for watching.